everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Glitzy Jen. How's everybody doing today on this wonderful Wednesday afternoon? Hope everybody's doing well. Today is May the 29th. Can y'all believe it? How time just went through by like that? And I haven't even done my Geek Day video for mental awareness. Well, thank you for watching. Welcome back. I'm going to go ahead and do a eyeshadow review on the primer from the Profusion's Smoky Collection, the Mixed Metals Collection palette, the one that came in the kit, the one that came in with the brush, the eyeliner, and the primer. So today is going to be the review on the primer, which is this one here. Y'all have seen it in my previous videos that I've done. Okay, so this is the primer that I tell you that smells like vanilla. Well, I'm not getting any kind of scent. It doesn't smell like vanilla at all. Now it doesn't smell like anything. So I think what I was smelling was the eyeshadow palette. I think the eyeshadows were smelling like vanilla. Something was smelling like vanilla, but this isn't smelling like vanilla today. So we're going to go ahead and try this primer out and see if it burns the eye, and we'll see. So let's just get started. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna go ahead and put the primer on. And if y'all haven't seen, this comes in a doe foot applicator for those who are new to my channel. I was testing out the Smoky Mixed Metals Collection, and it came with this primer, it came with the brush, and it came with an eyeliner. So, and during the tutorial and review, I started feeling a tingling sensation, almost like a burning sensation in my right eye. So that's why I wanted to test out to see if it was the eyeshadow or if it was the primer that was giving me that burning tingly sensation on my eye. So today we're going to test these. We're going to test this out. Okay. I'm so sorry. I always do that. Or I always put the camera, put my mirror right in front of the camera. Oh, bad habit. And I'm trying to be careful in not getting any of this product near my corner eye. Just, well, near my inner corner where, you know, the tear duct area is, because I gotta see what was making it burn. It was giving me that burning sensation. I'll pat that down on both sides, and I'm gonna let it set. Okay, so let's give it some time to set. So here we are. So we're gonna go ahead and apply the eyeshadow on my eye. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with my transition shade. I'm gonna go for like a smoky eye. So I'm gonna use this eyeshadow palette. It's really old, you can barely see the name on it. It's called LAC. It's by LA Colors. It's LA Colors. And there was 12 shades in here, but you can tell that 2 shades here had broke. And so you can see my shadows. got some greens in here, some browns, peachy tones, some yellows. So yeah. And the color, this eyeshadow palette is actually Brown Buzz, and that's the number. I gotta turn it around, but y'all can see the number, right? It's 74195 FD Brown Buzz. Brown Buzz. And we're gonna go ahead and see what all the buzz is about. So I'm gonna go in with this shade here. Is my transitional shade. There's no shade names on them, so I'm gonna go this all above my crease. And I can tell that there's already like the texture on the primer just kind of feels sticky when I apply when I'm applying the eyeshadow here. Okay, and I'm going to go into my crease as well. So I started off with above my crease, and then I'm going to go into my crease as well. Okay, so moving on to the next eye, going in there with the same shade here. Yeah, definitely there's a texture, like a sticky texture to the concealer when I apply the eyeshadow. Feel it on both sides. And I started above my crease and into my crease as well. Okay, I'm going to put more in my crease. And I just feel like the primer is not allowing me to spread it around. Ugh. It just feels so tacky and sticky. Maybe I just applied too much primer. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this green shade here. It's like a shamrock green. I'm going to apply this in my crease as well, and my outer V. And on my outer corner lid as well. My crease and my outer V. I'm going to go ahead and blend these two shades. Wanted to go ahead and blend those two shades together. I'm going to go to the next eye, starting with my outer V and the outer corner of my lid. And in my crease. Yeah, I can totally tell the difference between my left eye and my right eye when it comes to the primer. I do feel like my left eye has a lot of primer on than my right eye. Because in my right eye, I feel like it's just like a smooth application. It doesn't feel, and plus, I don't think I didn't put a lot of product of that primer on my right eye, but that's okay because we're testing it out to see if it, you can even tell the difference in like how patchy this side looks than how this side looks. We're just actually testing out the primer, so that's what we're doing. And so far I don't feel a burning sensation, so I don't think it's a primer. I think it's the eyeshadows that are burning the eye. So just to warn y'all, if y'all buy that kit, but it goes away. I mean, the I like that compact, you know, from the Mixed Metals palette, Mixed Metal Eyes palette. I really like it. So I don't want to dismiss it completely and say, oh, don't buy it, you know, it makes your eyes burn. No, I don't want to dismiss it because I mean, they're very good. It's a very good palette. It has very good pretty shades in it, and you can actually create a lot of good looks, you know, with that smoky eyeshadow palette. But I'm just letting you know that it'll give you like a little burning sensation at the beginning at first, and maybe just one eye, because it just only burned on one of my eyes, you know. But yeah, so that sensation went away, you know, within, I guess, the minute of applying the eyeshadow to my eyes, and it just stopped burning. It didn't burn anymore. So I'm not gonna totally dismiss it, because you might not have the same reaction I did. Maybe I just might have been more sensitive to it than others. I do have sensitive skin, so I might have sensitive, you know, I might have some kind of sensitivity to the cosmetics that I put on. But it wasn't that bad for me though. So I'm gonna continue to keep doing makeup, because I'm not gonna let something small like that, you know, keep me from doing what I want to do, you know, following my dreams. So let's go ahead, and the next shade I want to use is this shade here. And I am going to apply that on my lid underneath my crease as well. Go back in there with some more of that shade underneath my crease and on my lid. Ooh, nice, isn't it? Isn't that nice? I think so. I think so. I think it's lovely. Okay. Now the last shade I want to do, I just want to kind of just put it right down the center, because it's a lighter shade. But I'm going to go ahead and use, I'm not going to use this brush, I'm going to use a different brush. I'm going to use a smaller brush. I'm going to go ahead and use this C brush from e.l.f. The other brush that I used, I'm sorry, is my e.l.f. blending brush. Let's try this one here, and I want to go ahead and go in with this shade here down the center. Go in there with some more. And I'm actually going up and down strokes. Since it's a smaller shade, I don't want to get it on the inner corner or the outer corner because I want the middle, the center to kind of pop. And I am going into my crease with that, like down the center but into my crease. Which is totally fine. Okay. And there you have it. This is the look that I am creating today. I'm going to get off camera, put some mascara on, some eyeliner, and we'll see the end result. Okay? Okay, I'm back. So before I get started with my eyeliner and mascara, I want to go ahead. I saw this in my drawer. It's this City Color liquid glitter. And I love to see how this would pop on the center of the eye. I'm gonna do that. Yes, I am. So I'm gonna open this up. Ooh, I'm having a hard time taking it off. So I'm gonna apply this. It comes with a doe foot applicator. And it comes in this little small container here by City Color. I paid $2.99 at the Rainbow department store. And the shade in this one, the bad thing about these, they don't come in shades. They just, you can just tell it's like a yellow liquid eyeshadow glitter. So let me get close to the camera so y'all can see how I apply this. So it was right down the center, right? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do just right down the center. And I haven't gotten any of my crease, which I'm about to. I'm gonna go higher and higher till it touches that crease. Okay. That's how it looks now. Do the same thing on the other end. And you know, I have not felt any kind of burning sensation, which I think I already mentioned earlier. And I still haven't, I still don't feel the burning sensation in my eye. So it was the eyeshadow. Like I said, I'm not going to out the eyeshadow just because I had a little sensation, burning sensation. Maybe some are more sensitive than others. So I do recommend that y'all buy that palette once it comes back in season, because I think it was only in season during the holidays. So just want to even this glitter out. I'm going to use my finger with that. I'm going to use my finger to kind of even it out. Sorry, easy. I didn't mean to use that finger. I always have a habit of putting the mirror right up against the camera, don't I? Bad habit. So here we are. Feels like it's setting now. So I'm going to go back in there with some of that Shamrock shade on the inner lid and the outer corner, my outer V. Because I want the glitter to blend in. I want the shades to blend in. I don't want it to just look like there's a harsh line here, as you can tell. So I'm going to go ahead and blend it out. Okay. By the way, I love the way this eyeshadow palette is performing on my eyes. There's no fallout. I have no complaints about this eyeshadow palette from LA Colors. So that's one thing I do want to say. I know this review is about the primer, which we already tested it out. Doesn't burn my eye at all. So this is the shade, the Shamrock Green, and I'm going in there with my C brush, the more smaller flat tipped brush, and I'm going to go ahead and blend the inner corner and the outer corner with it. Like I said, I want it to blend in with the glitter. So what I'm doing, I'm just patting it on next to the shade, and I'm patting it on first, and I'm just spreading the shade out my lid, kind of touching the outside portion of the glitter so that the glitter can grab hold of that shade. Did y'all see what I did? So let's do the same thing with the inner corner. Just pat it in there. Pat it in there and pat it in there and get close to the glitter if you can on the lid. That way the glitter can blend in with that Shamrock Green color. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing on this side. Patting it in, and I'm just doing the lid. I'm not going into the outer V or anything. Lid and into that glitter shadow so that it can blend. I'm doing up and down motions to kind of blend that, just up and down, up and down. I'm going to do that to my inner corner. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and do the bottom lash line as well. Oh, I got glitter on my nose. I'm going to go ahead and do the bottom lash line. Go ahead and use some of this Profusion's primer, but I'm going to use this brush here. I'm going to be very careful not to apply it in my eye. Even though it's not burning, I don't want it to burn. So I'm grabbing some of the applicator, some of the product, and I am just brushing this on my, I'm just putting the product on my brush here, and I will go across my bottom lash line. Oh, you gotta be brave. You gotta be brave enough to do this, because you can have tragic. It could become tragic. You don't want to get it in your eye. Now, how am I going to do this? I guess I'll start with my outer and go in. Ooh. Right, so I grabbed some more product and I'm gonna go underneath my eye now, underneath my lash line. Trying not to get it in the waterline. So far I have not felt a sensation yet, but I don't want to speak too soon because I thought I felt a little bit here on the outer corner, which I did feel it, but it just kind of like, it was very very minute sensation. So grab some more product. I'm going to do the other side of my eye. And you do not want to get near that lash line or the inner corner of your eye when you're applying this primer. I was okay with my primer that I use with Hard Candy, but this primer is new, so I'm like still trying to trust it. So trust issues. I'm still trying to get to trust this primer. Getting to trust you, primer. Getting to trust you. Don't fail me. I'm getting to trust you, primer. Don't fail me, okay? So here we go. Okay, so I already applied the primer on and it feels like it's set already. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with this shade. There's so many brushes to choose from. I guess I use my little Wet n Wild Smoky Eye brush. Much smaller than, or should I go in with my Avon eyeliner brush? I'm going to go in with my Avon dual-ended eyeliner brush. Okay, I'm going to use the eyeliner tip end to put the color on the bottom lash line. So the shade that I'm going to put in is this darker shade here to kind of line the bottom lash line with it. So here we go. I'm starting from the outer corner and I go inwards. Okay, and then I'll start on the other corner and go inwards as well, where the two will meet. The outer corner and the inner corner will meet. See that? Okay. Do that for the next eye. Okay. Right? So I'm going to go ahead and go in there with the Shamrock. No. I'm going to go in. Okay, so now the next shade I'm going to go in is with this shade here, which was my transitional shade. I'm going to blend these two shades together with my fluffy brush, but I'm going to put it on first with my eyeliner brush. I think this eyeliner brush is doing the blending for me, instead of having to use the other end here. I just feel like it's blending for me. I may not even have to go over it with the other side of the brush. Okay. So I am going to blend it because I've thought of an idea. Let me blend it. Get these two shades blended in together. And I have not felt any kind of tingling sensation, any kind of burning sensation this time, so I'm starting to get to trust this primer, this Profusion's primer. I'm starting to get to trust it now. Now for the, it was the eyeshadow palette that was making my eye burn, but for only a little while, so, which I already keep repeating myself. Now I'm going to go ahead, the idea that I had was I was going to go ahead and go in with that yellow shade right down the center of my eyelash line. I think that'll look nice. So I'm going to go ahead and use that yellow shade. And I'm using my fluffy end of my dual-ended brush. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it right underneath the center. Just across the center like that. I have a habit of doing that. Okay, I'm going to go in there again. Go right down the center on my other eye. Guess it's just not the same without that glitter, huh? But that's alright. I'm gonna go ahead and use, so that's that. Okay, so I'm gonna use yellow shade for the inner corner. Use this yellow shade here on the top. Going in with my small fluffy brush as well, my yellow fluffy brush. Looks so beautiful. That yellow just so vibrant right now, so I love it. I love that yellow down the center. Okay, so let's do the inner corner. Pop that inner corner. So, pop that right in there. And this one I'm just dabbing it on right down right in the inner corner. But I close my eyes so I don't get any in my eyeball. I'm just dabbing it right there in that corner, just concentrating in that one corner. I like the way this came out. I want this to come out the same way. I think I might have overdid it on this side. Yeah. I have to go back in there with some of that shamrock color here. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with the yellow shade on this eye to give it that pop. Think kind of does it. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so here's the finishing eyeshadow look. I love the colors, they're very vibrant, so I really love this palette. I don't think they sell these anymore. I got this in the summer of like maybe 2-3 years ago. I'm not sure. I'm not sure when. It's been a long time, but hey, it's working for me. Even though it's been a long time. It doesn't even tell you. It says 36 months. So what's that, 2 years? 2 to 3 years maybe. Yeah, so it's been about that time. Yeah, so I'm not planning on throwing this away. Working fine. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Profusion's eyeliner to do my top line. Thinking about maybe going a little lighter with my lower, my waterline. Maybe something lighter. What do you think? So I'll be right back. I'm going to come off camera with the eyeliner on my eyes. Eyeliner and mascara. Okay, you guys, so here's my finishing look. I went wild, didn't I? What turned out to be a tested a primer turned out to be an eyeshadow tutorial. Here's the finishing look. Yes, I went crazy with my eyeliner today. Yeah. Wow. Got some cat eyes, don't I? Oh, wow. Yeah. So that is my finishing look, you guys. What do you think? Did I do a good job? Created it myself. I just got an idea and went with it. I like it. Hope you did too. So the eyeliner that I used was the Mariposa liquid eyeliner that I already had. That I outlined the top lash line with, passing the inner corner of my eye. So you can see that. Did the same thing on this side. And the bottom waterline, I decided I wanted to go ahead and go lighter instead of dark. So I used this knobby gel eyeliner. Yeah, it's in the shade GE10 Champagne. GE10 Champagne. So that's what I did with my waterline, my bottom waterline. And then I went in with my Great Lash Black is Black mascara. I curled it first with my eyelash curler. And then once I put my mascara on, I went ahead and I used my thingamajigger, my lash comb. So to kind of make them look a little bit more spread out. So what do you guys think? Getting more creative with my eyeshadow, huh? So it's getting close to where I'm going to start wearing primer on my face, wearing foundation, wearing, you know, eyebrow, going all out on doing this. The lip color that I'm wearing is actually an Avon tester that I had with me. It's in the color Mocha. It's just a little tester. It's color Mocha. I don't even know if they even sell this anymore. I don't even know what collection I got it in. I don't know if it's ultra rich or if it was I don't even know what kind of collections they have are in their shades now. As I was saying, is that I don't even know what collections they have now, but I got this in the shade Mocha, and it's the one I'm wearing now. Wow. Okay, so this concludes my eyeshadow tutorial slash primer testing video. Hope you guys enjoyed it and like my video. Also subscribe down below so you can, and then hit that notification bell so you can get more so you'll be notified when I upload another video. So I love you, gems. See you soon in my next video. Bye.